A plane crash in South Korea has taken the lives of 179 people. That's all but 2 of the people on board as it made a runway crash landing. For the very latest on this tragedy, we turn to ABC News transportation correspondent Gio Benitez. Gio, what do we know about the cause of this crash?
Well, John, this is just an unspeakable tragedy, and there's a lot that we don't know right now. That's the problem. But we know that there were 181 passengers and crew on this plane, and like you said, nearly all of them lost their lives in this. You're seeing the images right there. This is really the only part of the plane that's still recognizable. It's really the tail. And this happened in South Korea because they actually had to land there. There was some sort of...
Hi, my witches and norms. Welcome to our WitchDarkTales podcast. We are your hostess with the mostest. I'm Moon Witch, and this is Miguel.
Hey.
And we also have our guest, who is also our friend, Dee from Tell a Scary Story.
Hi.
Now, within this podcast, we're going to be talking about ending of 2024 in a bad note. And the reason why I say that is because in December of 2024, which is crazy because it was just last week, a lot of things was actually happening, the good and the bad.
Yeah.
And so I wanted to talk about it. I found out that the Pope opened the Holy Door because of Jubilee, which is a Roman holiday.
Yeah.
And then we also found out about the crash that happened with South Korea plane.
Condolences.
And among other topics. But with that being said, don't forget to follow, like, and subscribe, and let's get straight into the podcast because it's gonna get real. It's gonna get real. Miguel sent me this video, right? It said the dirtiest place in California, right?
Yes.
And when I saw it, guess what number Fresno was on?
Number 3.
It said that our air was polluted and everything. And I was like, I don't agree. I do not agree.
I would have thought like Fresno would be at least number 5, but number 3.
Number 5. I was gonna say number 10.
Oh.
But, hey, I'll take that. I'll take number 5. And what's crazy was part to me was that the last number was San Bernardino.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Number
But
1.
I was like, no, bro, it should have been Los Angeles or San Francisco. And again, this is just from my opinion. It's not towards anyone at all. We're not, trying to be bashing anybody, right? But I can honestly say, because when I went to LA, as soon as we got there, and mind you, it was like a lot of, let's say, dark things. Like, it looked dirty, respectfully. And also on RuPaul's Drag Race, someone actually said, "Oh, I knew you were from LA because I can smell you from here."
Ooh.
And yeah. I'll put a clip here somewhere. Now, what do you guys think? Do you agree that we should have been number 3?
I believe that we are up there. Because, dirtiest place in the world doesn't only mean just, trash being on the floor and all that, but also mean like how clean the air is. And I know being in Fresno, our air is not that good. Our quality is not good.
For me, we have to remember that Fresno is technically in a bowl, so the pollution doesn't go anywhere. I don't think that Fresno should be in the top 3. I think more of like the Bay Area for not Santa Cruz, San Francisco. I think that area is more polluted than our area.
Well, that was on the list, but I believe also has to do with the ocean. I think the ocean cleans the air.
Well, off topic too, they're charging 20 cents now in California for like bags and stuff. And the last time we went to San Francisco, remember? They charged us 10 cents at the time. And I didn't even know because, again, I don't usually get bags. Yeah. And so I was like, "Hi, can we get a bag?" They're like, "Oh, it's 10 cents. And I'm like, "Y'all charge for bags here?" Yeah, I didn't know. So everybody looked at me and I remember, I was like, "Oh, I think it's a thing here." And then I started realizing it's because of the ocean, the waters there. So they really, care about the animals there. And so do we, but come on.
I guess you could say, speaking of the bags, I noticed that Walmart changed their bags too. The reusable bags. It's now thinner, like a thinner fill of the plastic. Yeah. If you've gone to Walmart, you notice that it's not one of those reusable bags anymore. It's more of a thin, kind of like a paper filling.
Oh
yeah.
Because I know paper, once it hit water, it starts dissolving, right? Like the Burger King straws that they give you. Have you guys had it?
No. The McDonald's ones, I know. Like the straws are a lot thicker now too.
No, here's the thing. we went to Burger King and they gave us a straw.
Uh-huh.
So I was like, oh, I've never had a paper straw before. Maybe it's a thing. So every time we sipped it, it started soaking up the soda and then it started turning into paper. Mind you, I don't know how toilet paper tastes like. I don't. Let me clear that. I don't know how it tastes like, but it tasted like like paper.
Yeah.
And I was just
Paper.
like,
Well, you know, in PEDS, they give out paper straws sometimes.
oh, that's right, they do. And I get it to save the turtles and to sea creatures. I totally understand. I'm all for it.
So am I.
Now, if you guys are from Fresno, drop down a comment, let us know. Do you agree that Fresno is the third dirtiest place in California? Or do you believe other places are way more at number 3 than us? Drop down a comment and let us know. Now, let's get on to our next story. We saw this video of, this is called Birdman.
Oh.
Good bird.
And when I was watching the video, I guess he went like that and then the bird said, wee, right? You also brought it to my attention when we
Yeah.
were watching the clip.
Uh-huh.
What did you say about the bird?
When you look at the video and you listen closely, you could literally hear him say, now go up and then come down. He points down to where the pigeons should go. Speaking of that, pigeons aren't actually stupid. They are pretty smart. They used to be messengers. Now, back in the days.
Really?
Yes.
What do you mean, like messengers? They would, like that?
No, the pigeons, when you have them as a pet or a messenger, they tie a little note onto their leg or their feet, and then they send them off, and
Like
they
the
know where to go.
Like the movies.
Yes.
Oh my god, so it's a real thing.
Yes.
That was a real thing.
Yeah.
I thought they like trained the birds to do that, like
Yeah.
in the movie, but I guess y'all living in the future back then. I agree with that.
And not just that, but when I first had seen the video that you sent to us, I noticed that random man was giving Home Alone 2 with the pigeon lady.
Oh
Imagine
Yeah.
that.
I didn't think of it like that.
No, yeah, I noticed it too. Like the minute I seen the video clip, I was like, it's giving the pigeon lady from Home Alone 2. That's crazy.
Chico, what do you think?
I mean, it's true.
I seen a movie one time, but I didn't think of it until you said it right now.
Yeah, I think it's the fact maybe maybe the guy has, or at least the birds have learned to be around the guy, because maybe the guy is the one that keeps feeding them or something like that.
Okay, yeah.
So they're able to train. He was able to train them at least.
I think he has superpowers because he trained them or whatever. And dude, I'm just gonna say this: he trained them to the point where he commanded them. It's giving mutant superpowers, and I'm all for it.
Like Snow White.
I'm wishing. Damn, that's crazy. So if you had an opportunity to have like some kind of pets you control, what would it be? Like, what would your spirit animal be?
I still want a tiger.
A tiger.
Yeah. I mean, if you think about it, like a tiger, it's pretty big, warm, cuddly. I mean, it's the same for bears, but I think tigers are like more of like the cat family. It would be nice to have a wild animal on your side and protect you at all costs.
Oh yeah, you're like attack, and it goes. "Meow."
Yeah.
Oh no, that's cat, but that's not the point.
Yes, ma'am.
I mean, it's a cat family,
Yeah.
The feline, a little, I don't know what it's called, but it's like feline. And then Chico,
I don't know, to be honest. Maybe.
Squirtle.
No, Squirtle. Oh yeah, Squirtle.
But if you had a chance,
Maybe a bear.
A bear? Why?
I don't know, because they're big and furry.
So Miguel also agrees with me, but I'm the tiger and Miguel's the
Okay,
bear.
you guys are gonna hate mines. I was gonna say butterflies.
Butterflies? Hey,
Butterflies.
they're peaceful animals.
But how they're supposed to attack somebody? Attack. It's all.
All fluttering the dust.
Add some butterfly around us, Megan. It's all fluttering. I don't know, but if I did have another opportunity, bats, definitely.
Ooh,
Bats.
I was just thinking of that too. You probably pick bats.
Pink bats.
No, pick.
Oh, I thought you said pink. I was like, Dark and mysterious is my thing. Oh my god, I've never done that before, and I winked. It made it look cute.
What do you guys think? Do you think it was something spiritual, or do you guys think it was just something of more like a demand, as if a man is the owner to a dog?
Yeah, so he basically, what if he, okay, obviously you can tell, I don't know, this is just from my perspective, it looked like he was a houseless person.
Yes.
And so he was either living with one bird and he fed them, and the other one was like, hey bro, look, he cool, come over here. Like, and then they all started coming,
Yeah.
you know? Now, if you guys ever seen that video, drop down a comment, let us know, what do you guys think? Like Dee said,
Does it mean spiritually, or is it just like a demand or a command?
oh, I didn't think of it like that either. Okay, attack! Now, let's get on to our next story. So, we're going to be talking about the video with Pope opening the holy door. Did you guys see that?
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah. Which clip did you see?
So, the one that, well, I saw two. I saw the one where,
Yeah.
and he was in a wheelchair, y'all. So, when he was in a wheelchair, I guess the door opened, and I don't remember seeing if he hit on the door, because you're supposed to hit the door 3 times with the silver hammer. I don't
Yeah.
remember seeing that. But when they opened the door, they shot a point of view of him from the inside, and I'm like, how the hell? If the door was never opened 25, I was gonna say 25 hours. If the door was never opened within 25 years,
Yeah.
how did it get that POV from that angle?
Yeah, there's another entrance.
Yeah, but the door is not supposed to be open for every 25 years, so shouldn't, how are they even in there? Unless they planned it, allegedly.
And
Do you
everything's
think people
planned.
already, did they already open the door and they just like faked it to us?
I think it was, I mean, if you think about shooting a movie, you want to say cut and then open the door and then go back in to replay it. That's what I thought it would be, like kind of like a skit. But I'm not trying to disrespect anybody.
Right.
In their religion. I just think that was odd to see it being recorded from the inside and out.
Because I saw a lot of comments in TikTok saying like, hey, how did they get the angle? And then I wanted to know too. And not to mention also, on December 24th, 1974, years ago, they opened the door, right? And I found out that the door was supposed to be open every 100 years, during that time in the 1300s. And so Pope Paul VI decided, well, him and everyone that was there settled down and said, we're going to open this door every 25 years because they didn't want to miss it. And when I saw the video, we're going to play a clip right here while we're talking. I saw the video, right? The Pope was walking. He banged on the door 3 times, and then the door like went that way, and there was this big pile of rock almost coming down, almost hitting him. It almost crushed him. What I saw was he didn't have he wasn't scared. He had faith that he knew God was going to protect him. That's why the rocks didn't hit him. But the rest of the people that was around him, they went.
Walked away.
Yeah. So the Pope was like, was protected by God, you know? And I was just like, oh, snaps. And did you guys know that the door was supposed to be open 100 years every year before they changed it to opening 25 years within December 24th, 1974?
That's pretty shocking.
Now, the second video that I saw was when the Pope opened the door. You were saying you were going to tell me something, but I totally forgot. You're like, oh, let's get on the podcast and I'll tell you.
So I saw in the other clip that, I don't know if anyone has seen this, but I did see in the other clip that there was 2 men who had opened the other side of the door, and it showed the Pope's reaction, and his eyes were like pretty wide, but he didn't show any fear. Another part was the other man on the right hand side. He was a bald man, but in the recordings or in the film you can see that he had no ears. So that was pretty odd to me. I don't know if anybody has any questions or comments. Comment down below.
Wait, was this what video was that?
It was the new one of the 25 years, and the Pope had recently opened the door. Yeah.
Oh no, we're gonna find that video. I'm gonna find that footage and we're gonna put it. We're gonna look for that video because I want to see. He had no ears.
Yeah, you can clearly see that it was just like a bald-headed man, but you can't see the curvature of the ear at all, or the earlobe. Yeah.
That's weird.
Did you see it too or no?
The one I saw, well, almost I think the same as yours. That they opened it and there was two guys inside, and they were just recording from the inside, I guess.
Yeah.
And they hear that. I guess you could hear like a kids yelling inside.
Kids yelling inside.
Yeah, I heard a kid go
Yeah.
or giggling.
Yeah.
Some people said that they heard like someone saying, a baby or a child, help me. And then people heard that they heard like a sinister laughter.
I did not even. I didn't see that video.
Y'all saw me get up, right? Because I heard it.
No, that's crazy.
Now we're gonna play the clip and let's see what you guys hear. Now drop down a comment, tell me what you hear. Even though we can't hear it, but you know.
Yes.
Yeah, isn't that crazy?
Very.
I was scared. And when I think of the holy door, you're not supposed to open it unless it was like an emergency. But again, they open the door because of a Roman Catholic holiday called Jubilee, which happens every 25 years from December to within January. And so from what I was reading was that people started saying that he was opening doors for something called the 5 portal. And I guess there was 5 doors. And every door he was supposed to open. And when he opened it, so the first one was on the 24th.
Yeah.
The next one was on the 26th. And then the rest was going to be open until it leads to that last door called the prison door. Or some said it was like Lucifer's tomb. I guess once he opened it, it leads down into this little tomb area. And there's a place called Lucifer's tomb. So again, if this place is supposed to be about holiness, why would they have a hidden room called Lucifer's tomb?
I can most definitely agree with that. That's weird.
Creepy.
And you guys heard about the Vatican, right? A couple of years ago, or actually this year, that they were going to release footages or saying that aliens were real.
What?
And the reason why I'm bringing it up because did you see that video about the drone things that's happening all around the world right now? I guess they were seeing drones. Yeah, I wanted to know because I don't know nothing about it.
I mean, I've been scrolling through TikTok on my For You page, and I have seen a lot of content of drones, or like a lot of people have been recording, seeing random strobe lights and all that stuff. I don't know anything about that, but if you guys do, please let us know.
And the reason why I'm bringing it up is because I was watching this podcaster. I don't know if you guys know who Blair White is.
No, I don't.
Okay. Well, now I watched Blair White's video. I mean, a lot of people don't like her. I can't talk about her that much because people don't like her. And I don't want to associate that. But I watch everyone's different perspective, whether it's good or bad.
Yes.
And she was saying that they're technically aliens, but I guess the government wants to call it drones instead. So I guess from what she said was the reason why they're calling it drones is because when the aliens are coming down, people are going to Google, oh, aliens are attacking Earth. But then when they Google it, all you're going to find out is drones, the word drones instead. Like a cover-up, you can say.
Yeah.
But that's just a conspiracy, which we're not going to get into. But that's why I wanted to ask, do you guys know anything about drones, you know?
That's crazy.
It's creepy. Now, we're going to get on to our next story, where we're going to be talking about Kim Kardashian's new video, Santa Baby, so hurry down the chimney tonight.
Oh. Okay.
Sorry.
Okay.
So what did you guys think about Kim Kardashian's new video, Santa Baby?
It's very interesting.
I thought it was scary too.
Interesting, scary.
Yeah.
I felt the cringe to it. I mean, I watched the whole clip, but I just couldn't bring to my mind that it would be something like that, because somebody with money would record something more
Better?
more intriguing,
More colorful, well, it was colorful, but I was expecting like Santa Claus everywhere, like Christmas tree. How her house looked like when she decorates for Christmas.
Yeah.
But instead, it looked like it was from a town that we never known before. Like I can't say it, but
Like a crazy party or something.
Yeah, but it scared me, and I think like what she's trying to show us is her representation of her growing up. You
That's
know,
what I was thinking. Like maybe it's portraying the road to her life in that business, the limelight business.
yeah, I can see that because No, also off topic. When I was watching the video, it I saw a lot of symbolism, such as the seven deadly sins symbolism.
Yeah.
There was rage, the guy on the phone. There was envy, the football player boys who were throwing the ball at each other. Kim was sloth because she was crawling. Mind you, there was a elf with the green who was sleeping. Gluttony, who the elf was eating pizza.
Yeah.
Then there was like some more other things, but then also you said this earlier too, the Kim Kardashian's stepfather or stepmother, Caitlyn Jenner, within that video. Remember?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Watching that clip, I don't know if anybody has noticed, but the minute I seen it, it was that it just clicked to me like, oh, that's Caitlyn Jenner, because you can technically tell in the video that it was a male
Representation.
representing a female, and then another part of the scenario you can tell that it was the athlete version of him, younger version of him. That part was confusing to me.
Did you see Kim in there? Her clone or her lookalike?
Oh yeah, I did.
I think that's pride, and that's like one of the sins. And also, mind you, Macaulay Culkin was in there, and he's like the epitome, the main reason why Christmas. Well, not main reason, but he was like a child from Christmas.
Yeah, of course.
So I think that was like weird at the end for him to be like all grown up, sitting in a chair, like, you know, it just
Yeah.
it just gave it very dark. Now I seen a lot of comments saying that, oh, this is art. Y'all don't understand art. I'm like, where? Art? It's I can't say it. What rhymes with art? Okay.
Yeah. I think another thing is that when the lower class people, when they have seen this video clip, I'm not trying to say I'm lower class, or maybe we are the lower class, and we can actually relate to the videos, like in the scenarios in the background, that's what's really going on in real life for us as well.
Damn, I didn't think of it like that either. Well, we're technically not higher or lower class. I just think the video, it seems more of like representation of the people that can't afford things.
Yes.
Like,
Yeah.
you know, like, the luxury, you know? And I don't know. That's just our personal opinion. Don't take it serious. This it's all.
Of course.
Yeah, we're not making fun of nobody. It's just from our personal opinion. Again, when I think of Christmas, I think of Christmas tree,
Joy.
joy.
Holy.
But within that video was giving like, oh well, there's a child crawling on the floor, and they're witnessing all these trauma, all these bad things happening in the background, but they're a child, they don't notice. And that, again, that's to me what I saw. This is my opinion. You know.
Very much a dark, crazy Christmas. Maybe Krampus perspective.
Oh.
Yeah, I can see that.
right.
Yeah, I can see that. Again, this is our personal opinion. Now we're gonna be moving on to the next story where you showed it to me. Actually, the South Korea plane that actually crashed.
Yeah, I don't know if you guys seen that video before, but 179 people had unalived during that crash.
A plane crash in South Korea has taken the lives of 179 people. That's all but 2 of the people on board. As it made a runway crash landing. For the very latest on this tragedy, we turn to ABC News transportation correspondent Gio Benitez. Gio, what do we know about the cause of this crash?
Well, John, this is just an unspeakable tragedy, and there's a lot that we don't know right now. That's the problem. But we know that there were 181 passengers and crew on this plane, and like you said, nearly all of them lost their lives in this. You're seeing the images right there. This is really the only part of the plane that's still recognizable. It's really the tail. And this happened in South Korea because they actually had to land there. There was some sort of distress signal that was sent before the landing. And we know that local transportation officials were saying that there was a warning about a bird strike. But at
bird
this
strike?
point, when you look at this, it's hard
Yeah,
to
a bird
imagine
strike.
how a bird strike
explain that
alone
later.
could have caused something like this. But we just don't know. And we're not going to show you the full video.
Now, you guys, we're not allowed to show the whole thing because due to copyright, everything will be linked in the description box below. So, what is a bird strike?
I believe a bird strike is when, due by nature, a bird doesn't really see where they're going. The plane probably was about to land, and then the bird just suddenly got in the plane's way, and struck the plane.
Oh, and damn, a tiny thing can actually cause a lot of damage.
Well,
Oh,
you
respectfully, I don't mean it like that. I'm sorry.
Well, because they has engines on the sides. So if the bird probably went inside and it damaged whatever was inside the engine.
Yeah.
That's so sad. Damn. And this happened when?
This happened December 29th, Eastern Time, 7 p.m. But for South Korea, it was 9 a.m.
Oh, different time zone.
Yes.
So to us is nighttime, to them is daytime.
Yes.
Wow. Rest in peace to to them. And also,
Yeah.
I want to give shout out and also condolences to the family and friends. And let's give a moment of silence for the ones that lost their lives. That's so sad.
Very sad.
May they rest in peace.
Condolences.
Condolences. Now we're going to be moving on to our next story, where we're going to be talking about Top, or T.O.P. from Big Bang, and he's actually featured on the new show Squid Games Part 2, Season 2, Part 2.
Yeah, season 2.
I've never seen it.
Have you seen it? I believe you both need to watch it from from season 1 to season 2. So the reason to why T.O.P. was technically the starred character in here, because he had previously, let's allegedly say that he ruined his career by doing an illegal substance that's illegal in South Korea. So he was in prison for about 10 to 14 years allegedly. And to bring back his fame, he was brought by the main character that was in there from season 1 to season 2. The director did not want to play him in the role, but the main character had convinced the director, and T.O.P. was also offered by the main character to play in other dramas and whatnot, but he didn't make it. So this one is the big one. Spoiler alert. But he played himself, technically, in his own role. And he played as his character name is Thanos. And you
From
guys,
Marvel.
Yep.
The big guy.
So he dyed his hair purple while all the civilians there who was in the game had normal, regular hair like us.
No.
Oh, I bet you he looks so good. That's my husband.
I'm like, that's my junior high crush.
If you're watching, I love you.
C.O.P.
I tried to wink and I heard it. Oh, do you know what that is or no?
No.
It's
that's
a Korean band, a group boys.
Group band.
Have you heard of K-pop?
I know K-pop, but I never.
Okay, they were like, from in my day and age, it was my junior high. They were like the most popular. Big Bang Theory. Big Bang Theory. Big Bang. They were like 4 men who were the most popular men. They actually wanted to come.
I think it was 5.
Was it 5?
Yeah.
Oh, I keep-
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5.
Oh, I keep forgetting the other one.
The one with the hair that goes like this.
What's his name? Dungri?
I don't know
No,
his
there's
name.
Dungri and there's D something. I forgot.
I only know.
I'm sorry.
I only know.
to K-pop
I
fans.
only know Taeyang and Top, and then
G-Dragon, Top, Taeyang, G-Dragon, Sungri, and then
the one with the hair.
Daesung. Comment down below if I get it wrong. Please let me know, because I am sorry. I always forget about him.
Me too. I didn't remember him until I was like, wait, no. I was thinking in my head like, no, there's 5. I was like, yeah, there's 5. Yeah. Damn. I've always loved him. But back to the topic. You were talking about Squid Games, and again, spoiler alert, there was this actor who was portrayed so strong that even the fans hated him.
Okay, so this actor, he previously played in the Netflix K-drama series Glory. He played this character, and he was an evil villain. He played this character so good that all his fans hated him. And
Wow.
yeah, and he even like made a speech, and he cried and he apologized. And he just thought, I thought I was just playing this role. Like, this character because that's what my character was.
Yeah.
For this one, he played as a transgender from male to female. And he also was supporting the LGBTQ, should I say
Plus.
community. So he was also representing them as well because in South Korea, it's so hard for the transgenders to be represented there.
It's because in South Korea they have a whole different way of, well, their perspective. Let's say that their perspective of looking at things compared to how we are here in America.
Yes.
Damn, I did not know that.
Honestly, I think he played this character really good.
That's a lot.
So you were recommended to us?
Yeah, I recommend you guys to watch it.
Now drop down a comment, you guys. Have you guys ever seen Squid Game 1 and then 2 just came out, right?
Yes.
I haven't seen it, so I'm looking forward to it.
I binge watched that whole thing.
It's on my
the
watch
other
list,
day.
I guess. It's on my watch list now.
Yeah. There's
Ooh.
only there's 8 episodes, but I believe it's like an hour long.
Wait, so how many episodes in a season?
Most of the K-drama series on Netflix is like 16 episodes.
So this one has 8, or is it every episode for every week?
Spoiler, towards the end it says coming soon 2025. So it's coming soon.
So it's
The end
split.
of yeah.
Oh, so what's it called? Yeah, so
Cliffhanger.
Yeah.
Of course.
Damn,
This is Netflix.
I'm excited to watch it now. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Ooh.
My heart goes out to all the actors and actresses in there. Yeah.
I want to watch it now. No, that was 2024 was crazy, huh?
Yeah.
Long
The good
year.
and the bad, huh? Now, before we end the podcast, what would you want to tell the audio listeners and viewers of what we just talked about, even though we are already in 2025?
Well, 2024 has been a crazy year, so let's hope 2025 is just a fresh, good start.
I hope. You?
Abundance and peace, a new beginning, and I need to go back to the gym.
Same.
For me, I just pray that everybody has, great health and all the things that they want in life. Now, we are living in the day of age where content creators and people who work on themselves, even to the gym and all that, they're able to transport their passion into something that they love. And my only wish here is you guys take care of yourself and show love and considerate to others that are trying to either do something in their life or just trying to get somewhere.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, just, you know what? Leave people alone. How about that? Mind your business.
Live life. Life is too short.
Yes. So with that being said, don't forget to follow, like, and subscribe. Blessed be everyone. Happy New Year's. Thank you guys for joining WitchDarkTales podcast. Bye.
Bye.